Hello, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jaime. I wanted to share a few messages that are coming through, a little energy update. It was really important that I come on and share these messages with you before we get into it. I am hosting the next group channeling and activation event on May 5th for the 5-5 portal. It's always an online event, so you can get your tickets in the link in the show notes. Would love to have you there. I am excited for this. As always, it's just so fun to bring everybody together. And I think that there's a really big need for that right now. But let's get right into it because I was just really feeling into the energy of the week, and I'm really feeling this rush, this excitement, this burst of energy. It really feels like it's pretty big. It feels like I need to tell you, like, it's happening. This feels big, feels quite expansive. Keep expanding your energy field. This is nothing small. It feels like a massive shift. I'm really feeling like there's a really rare alignment that is making really big changes possible. And it almost feels like this moment where it's like enough is enough kind of feeling, where it's like, I'm just going to do this thing, or I'm going to say no to this thing, or whatever it may be. But it does feel like there's this urgency and this rush of excitement and energy that comes from either a decision, a leap, an action, a choice, something that you do that becomes possible. Like there's courageous, there's confidence with this, there's boldness that comes from this decision, this action, this choice. Whatever it may be, it feels like it's bringing in a huge rush of excitement. Like maybe you've been sitting on it for a little while, maybe you've just been feeling into it, but it does feel like this energy of like big changes are now possible. It feels like this action, this leap, this choice, this bold decision, this bold move of some kind literally opens up the energy. It opens you up to a new timeline. So this is huge. It's nothing small. It's nothing subtle. It's huge, but it literally opens you up. It literally opens up the doors that you've been trying to open and moves you into a higher path, moves you into higher frequency. It brings in abundance. It's a massive energy that literally opens up all these doors that you thought maybe weren't possible. It opens up the doors that you didn't think were able to open. I feel like this is like long-term things that you've been wanting. Just opens, and it's time to walk through these important doors. I feel like it's a new portal that you're walking through. And knowing that you deserve everything that you're about to receive and you're ready for it. So I just feel like this is a massive timeline leap. It's a big energy shift, and it's all possible from some kind of rare alignment that is opening for you to make a choice to choose the higher timeline, or are you going to choose the same timeline? And I feel like there's this energy that comes from a massive energetic shift that comes from the choice to choose the higher outcome, to choose the higher expression of yourself, to choose the higher timeline, to make a decision that moves you into this place of the direction of really where you're headed in. And I feel like I need to share this with you, that your mission, the real work that you came here for, the next level, beyond next level that you're stepping into, your mission, this energy, this shift, yourself, your soul is so much bigger than you. And I feel like it's so much bigger than what you've been contemplating. Like I feel like you're going to make a choice, an action, a step, or a decision, or like an internal shift that happens that just makes this energy of less of a choice or a decision and just more of a knowing. Like you can't do it this way anymore. You can't be that version of you anymore. It's just not available anymore. Or there's just no other option but to step into this, or whatever you want to do, an action, a decision, a choice. Maybe it feels like a leap, but it really is something really big is unlocking within you. Really big next level gifts are unlocking within you. And I feel like there's this rush of excitement of you moving into this next level, of you making that choice, a decision, this direction that's really been pulling you for a long time. Now's the time to move on to it. So I feel like this is so much bigger than you. And I feel like when you move yourself into this energy, it does feel like it's more of an energetic shift than this like conscious thing, like an energetic shift that makes it all possible. But I feel like where you're going when you look back to this moment, you're going to be like, oh, this was like a no-brainer. Like this was just like, why was I sitting on that for so long? Or like, it doesn't feel like, I think what you're contemplating feels really big in the moment, but it's really small. It's like mountain out of molehill situation. And it's just like a natural progression to what you're meant to step into or what you're here to do or the direction you're meant to move in. And I feel like the more that you leap into this and follow the direction that's been calling you for a while, or just knowing something that you need to do, I think there's no more option here to stay stuck or stay limited or stay in this energy anymore. And I feel like there's this really brave energy that you're stepping into. And when you look back, you go, oh my gosh, like what was I even thinking? Like why this was just so natural. Like it's just a natural progression. But it does feel like a rush. It feels like excitement, a whirlwind of excitement that comes from just like trusting right now. I think there's a lot of trusting right now. There's trusting in the direction that you're headed in, because it's taking you to that higher timeline and it's moving you into that higher frequency. It's moving you into that higher path. I think that you felt like this was far away, but it's really right there. And there's some bigger manifestations that it just feels like a long time coming, like things that maybe you felt like, okay, this is impossible, or like things you wanted a while ago. I just feel like they're right there and they're really grounding into form. Your new self, this energetic shift that is stabilizing into your energy. And there's a moving away from constantly clearing and, whatever it may be, this clearing, but what you've been clearing, what you've been working through is now stabilizing. So I feel like this massive energetic shift, this version of yourself, this new structure, this new template, these new gifts are really grounding into form. These manifestations, long-term visions are grounding into form. So I do feel like there's some new opportunities that are coming. I feel like people sense this energetic shift within you. And there might be people that are kind of like, you kind of feel like are, watching over the fence, like looking like what's going on over here. You know what I mean? Like people can sense this energy shift within you and you're being asked to really embrace it, to own it, to step into it, to feel into it, to get used to this new energy, and choose things according to a higher timeline. Choose things, make decisions, feel into the energy first of like, does this feel like the same, or does this feel like really moving the needle into the energy that I meant to step into? So I would really consult. They're saying consult with your future self, your higher self. That's right there in front of you. That's really guiding the way forward. Because I feel like there's some kind of rare alignment that's happening that where this is really becoming possible. And I don't even feel like it's a choice. It's more of just like a natural progression, right? You're moving away from something and you're stepping into something. And it feels like a lot of people are feeling this huge shift that's happening within you, this massive energetic shift. A lot of people you might notice try to like hook in or, just keep unplugging people from your energy, keep cord cutting, unplugging people, because there's a need for you to just stay focused, because I feel like a lot of people are going to come in with a lot of opportunities, maybe even love or career opportunities, whatever it may be. I feel like there's some new coming in. There's new people, new contracts ready to come in, and just noticing like some people that are starting to like peer over their shoulder. You might notice that because people can sense this massive energetic shift happening within you. It's not small. Your mission, this energy shift, the version of you that you're stepping into, it's nothing small. It's big. And I feel like, the past week, I feel like the message, I didn't come on and share any messages because I was clearing out a huge cold sore and I had a huge mastitis outbreak and whatever. It was a really big just moment for me to really rest in a way. But I was really hearing this message of slowing down is going to speed you up. And I really feel like there's a catapulting moment I feel like I need to tell you that it's happening. This feels expansive. Keep expanding your energy field. Don't believe that limiting voice if you feel contractive or you're feeling, some stuff coming up. Don't believe that voice. That's not true to where you actually are. It's about seeing the bigger picture, stepping above and seeing the bigger picture, because what you might feel or a moment, it's a moment in time. So if you're feeling any sort of like emotion or belief or clearing or whatever it may be, it feels like I need to tell you, like, that's not true to where you are, and just keep feeling into this expansive energy and this expansion that you're in, because those moments are just very fleeting moments. It's just a moment to go, oh, this is interesting, I'm going to pluck it out. It's not true to where you actually are. So don't get stuck in like, oh, I'm going into this mode or that mode. It's like, it's not true. It's about zooming out and seeing the bigger picture and recognizing, oh, this is just a moment. I'm feeling an energy. And we're able to really, they're saying where we're at with this ascension process, where we're able to really move through the clearings very quickly, because where we're really going is like things are moving along quicker. And I feel like there's a massive timeline leap. You're moving into a higher path. This is a massive energy shift, a rare alignment where big shifts are possible. So really feeling into that. I think a lot of things are going to start dropping in, and you have to recognize that this is just where you're at. This is the new you. This is just the new way in which things work, because we've been through that completion energy, right? So if you're feeling this energy, or I would recommend listening to, I believe I have a video, it's the last video I put out, was completion energy. So now that you've completed an energy, new things open, new things unlock. And so if you have felt this moment where you needed to kind of slow down, ground in, stabilize this energy, because there's a lot of light activations happening. There's like this surge of energy. So I feel like there's been this, maybe a moment, or maybe last week or whatever, whenever you're listening to this, you might have felt this moment where, oh, I need to kind of like slow it down, because you can sense this energy shift. You know it's coming. And now you're at this place where you're stepping into this place where you're no longer doubting, you're trusting, you're knowing that it's there. And when you're in that place, it is the most magical place that you can be in, because you're in the manifestation vortex. There's no rush. You don't need to like force anything right now, because you're already in this energetic shift. So I do feel like there's this need to put yourself into that future energy that's collapsing into this embodiment. I feel like with this, we're in this Taurus season, right? It's all about, I feel like there's a lot grounding into form, and you can feel this sense of beyond the physical things. They're saying beyond all this physical thing, it's the most magical thing that's happening is that this new version of yourself is coming online. These new gifts, these next level gifts are coming online. This new self, this true self is grounding into form, this limitless version of yourself. And so if you can really feel into that energy and get used to the new version of you and feel into this limitless possibility that stands in front of you, and you are on the edge of it. So keep living on that edge, keep moving off that edge. And you're going to feel these moments where you're going to see, okay, this is an opportunity for me here. This might feel uncomfortable in this moment. I know I'm being tested, or I know I'm being acted to make a different decision. Or maybe it's actually this opening, these important doors that are opening for you, that actually the real direction that you've been wanting to take for a very long time is possible. You just got to stop overthinking it and just start making those action steps. And you're so deeply, deeply supported in this. There's so much energy behind you, and you're so deserving of everything that you're stepping into. There is so much powerful act of saying no and saying yes to something bigger. It's really opening up something so incredible, this magnetic energy and this higher playing field that you're really, this true direction that you're meant to step into. This is so much bigger than you. And if you can remind yourself of that whenever you feel small or limited or in your head, oh my gosh, you're just so much bigger than you, your ego. and it's moving beyond that. And I feel like I need to share this with you because some of you are contemplating or thinking of these shoulds or shouldn'ts or whatever, and you're shoulding all over yourself. That's a fun word, but you're shoulding all over yourself, and you're gonna look back at these moments and go, why was I overthinking this? Like, it's just so clear. And not even that. I feel like it's just big things are possible now. Big decisions are possible. They become possible, and it's this enough is enough. It's a natural progression. I feel like I need you just need to feel into that energy and message around that and knowing, oh yeah, I have maybe been overthinking this, or maybe this is just the natural next step. And you might feel these moments where you're like, oh, this is the same timeline, or this is a lower timeline when I have this opportunity to like jump timelines. And you're very much encouraged to jump timelines right now, which is already happening. But there's sometimes these decisions that you're contemplating that are actually too small, and you can feel it. You can know it. And I think that the more that you just become curious, and open and recognizing those things that feel too small and limiting, and go for the bigger vision now. Because you're very much encouraged to make the leap, because I do feel like there's two different timelines here. It's okay. I could continue on this, but I actually have the opportunity to jump here. And what am I going to choose? Because you can choose whichever, but I feel like you know, and you can feel and sense. And it's not about like making the wrong decision. There's none of that, because it's all going to circulate and come back around. But I feel like you're going to feel in the moment, if you stay curious and really focused, you're going to feel in the moment of like, oh, I feel this. I can feel that this is the same energy, but this is the timeline jump. And it's not these like big life decisions, but you can feel in each and every moment of when you're choosing things, because it's less about these rigid timelines at this point for a lot of you. And it's more about these open energy of choices that you can make in the moment. And there's always opportunity. Things are always going to come back around again at a different level. So it's like, why not make that decision now and know that you're actually far more ready for it? Whatever you are wanting to do, you've been contemplating to do, it's your time now to spread your wings. It's your time to soar. It is your time to fly. So I feel like now's the time. This is big energy shifts, nothing small. Big changes are possible. These rare alignments are happening for you. It's so much bigger than you. So just remember that when you're feeling limited or small. Just now is the time. So stay in that open energetic field and recognize what's tugging at your energy, what's trying to pull you down into a lower vibration or frequency, and clip the cords, trim the fat, trim the fat of whatever you're doing, clear it out, and keep aligning to the new you, the new energy. I feel like a lot of things that you felt like are far away or long shot, but it's like, no, those are really grounding into form now at a really fast pace. So I hope this energy update helped, and I will speak to you guys in the next one.